welcome. I'm Greg Young.
And I'm Jackson Ingram, co-founder. We invite you to preview EnergyAGI's AI Hub.
The AI Hub delivers LifeSafety and plug-in connectivity to Generac generators, energy storage, and if you desire it, solar, with comprehensive life safety features.
So what type of products do you primarily put in the homes?
Presently, a significant but limited range of sensors, from things as obvious as smoke, carbon monoxide detection, open-close state, whether a window or door is open, leak detectors. There are actually today 18 or 20 different types of detectors. Perhaps the most important are the cameras, the following cameras, meaning that they follow a subject or individual. They also have sound recognition. Probably 10 or 15 of the sensors have multiple functions, if not more than that. But they include temperature, humidity, smart thermostats. Those are all as a package. You can see what our current sensor and camera types are at our website. In process, though, this project, the AI Hub, will include 50 or 60 cameras and sensors and at least 25 or 30 fundamentally different types. So what we're doing is expanding our present offering, our present products, to include the AI Hub, which adds many more sensors. We think we'll end up on launch day with maybe more than 1,000 sensors and cameras that are integratable into the package. And that's all in addition to the heavy electrical protections that are in addition to what we do now as a package. We provide some of those electrical protections in other standalone components, but as a package, this will be the first time that we do that.
Oh, that's great. I mean, what type of, as far as when you go into a person's home and you identify these different areas, do you have like an inspection team that goes in and does an overview of the home, or how do you determine what type of sensors the customer may need?
Well, we obtain from the owner floor plans, and with that, all present detectors and sensors should be noted by the owner, because we don't know. And then we provide a suggested location, not just type, but location for all the sensors, detectors, and cameras. And then there's a comment back and forth with the customer. But what's important to know is that we do all that remotely from a video facility. That's the only way that we can service a large area and have real consistency in the product and service we deliver.
So their current devices will work with your system?
It depends, but at least redundantly.
Okay.
And that's the way it usually happens. But a lot of the present sensors, if they're wired, we can use a device that accepts the on-off inputs or the existence of a voltage as an input. That's actually a standard part of our CPU controller.
So then do you, your system of course monitors it. So do you also have, will you have staff that monitors as well? If something happens, will they be contacted? Is that part of the AI that will contact the homeowner if there's an issue?
That's a very good question. We are not a a fire or a home monitoring system, all the notifications are either detected by the homeowner if they're there, or on their Apple or Google or whatever device they may choose to carry with them. And that's AI assisted, which can do automatic dialing. But on the other hand, we provide very comprehensive technical support. And if we have an event like that, it goes to technical support. So in that sense, yes, but we don't bill ourselves as a monitoring company. And the reason is pretty clear. That's right down the alley of actually AGI, but it will take a little bit of time before the general public is aware of all those facts and feels comfortable with it.
Okay. Well, this is great information. Really appreciate you guys' time today. We're going to be doing a walkthrough of the actual devices. Jackson's going to take us through that. So stay with us, and look forward to showing you these exciting technological devices to help with your home safety and then your backup power as well.
So right here we have our TAPO 2K high definition quality camera. Its features contain motion sensing, motion tracking, and facial recognition. It also detects sounds like baby crying, pet barking, cat meowing. All right. And right here we've got our security keypad that immediately upon entering the home you can arm and disarm, and it also has fire alert, police detection, and medical support.
And what about the one down below?
And down there we have a human presence sensor. So that's that infrared technology that will detect any human entering your home. And this sensor right here is a human breath sensor that also uses a similar technology. So if it detects any human presence, it'll also go off as well.
That's pretty cool. So it's breath
Yes,
analyzed.
sir.
That's pretty cool. So it's using, like, is it putting off the carbon dioxide of someone?
Yes, sir. Carbon
Nice.
dioxide. Then up here we've got our wireless smoke alarms that don't need to be wired in, run off a battery, and are connected by magnets. Then right here we've got our Moross water leak sensor that upon detecting any water leakage under its 3 points of contact will send you a critical alert to your phone to ensure you're always notified if a pipe is leaking.
So are all the contacts like on the bottom
Yes,
of that
sir.
unit?
They're all on the bottom, 3 prongs, and if any of the prongs detect any water leakage, it'll send you a critical alert to your iPhone.
Nice.
And right here we've got our CO2 and gas detector that'll detect any levels of carbon monoxide or gas leakage in your home. And that noise will also be picked up on our HomePod that will also send you a critical alert. We've got our Moross smart outlet plugs that you can control remotely from your phone just for general convenience.
So what would you use that plug for mostly?
Any light that you didn't want to get up and turn on, you could just switch it on remotely from your phone. You could charge anything in there and just leave it plugged into the wall.
Good deal.
So right here we have our open-close state sensors that you'll be able to monitor from your phone and be able to tell which and what door or window is open at any time. And right here we have our OnVis open-close sensor. This one's a little bit different. It can detect temperature and humidity, and it also acts as an alarm system that can be turned on and off to sound an alarm if the door is open when the alarm is switched on. And up here we have another wired-in motion detector that will detect any intruder coming into your home when the alarm is switched on.
How far a range do those have, those motion detectors?
I'd say they go about 15 feet, could detect from the wall.
That's a good range.
It'll bounce off whatever wall. And over here we have another motion detector that will detect human presence using infrared technology. And up here is a Honeywell sound detection device that can be programmed to detect a multitude of sounds, but mainly it will detect glass breakage. So any intruder coming in your home breaking glass, it'll definitely pick it up. All right. I think that is all of them.
So on the glass breakage, does it detect other sounds too, or just that?
It's programmable, so you could program it to detect different sounds, but as manufactured, it's just a glass breakage.